Good evening and welcome to another video. Today is Wednesday the 20th of July 2016, and in tonight's video I'm going to look ahead and preview day 6 of the 2016 PDC BetVictor World Matchplay, which is currently taking place in the Winter Gardens in Blackpool, live on Sky Sports. Now day 6 is going to take place on Thursday the 21st of July 2016, starting at 7 p.m. Now we're going to see two quarter-final matches played. So the quarter-finals get underway on day 6. And the rules are as follows. We did a klaxon for this, I think. It's the best of 31 legs, but if it goes 15 all, we'll go into overtime until 18 all, and if it reaches 18 all, we'll have a sudden death leg to see who wins. The first of the quarter-finals sees Peter Wright take on Adrian Lewis. Now these two have played 26 times previously. Adrian Lewis has won 16 of those occasions. There's been 2 draws, and Peter Wright has won on 8 occasions. Now Peter's biggest win against Adrian Lewis came in the 2013 UK Open quarter-final when Peter won by 10 legs to 6. And Adrian's biggest win against Peter came in the most recent World Championships when he beat Peter Wright in the quarter-final by 5 sets to 2. Now Peter Wright won his second round match against Ian White by 11 legs to 6 with a 98.87 average, and he was 11 from 25 in doubles. That's 44%. He got a fast start against Ian and he was 4-1 up after the first mini session. His round 1 performance and round 2 performances have been very similar. There's only a 0.79 difference in his average and 1% difference on his checkout percentages from his first round to his second round match. And his highest checkout in both matches was 116, so that's very similar stats for both his first and his second round. So he's got that consistency level as Peter Wright. And he takes on Adrian Lewis. Now Adrian Lewis in his round 2 beat Gerwen Price in a grudge match by 11 legs to 5 with an 84.55 average, and he was 11 from 30 on doubles, which is 37%. So you'll have to improve both his scoring and his finishing if he's to compete in this match with Peter Wright, because an 84 average is not going to beat Peter Wright. You'll have to up that average by at least 15 points, and you'll have to improve that double percentage by at least about 13% to reach that magical 50%, which I've been talking about all week. Now, that game fell flat in its face. It had a massive build-up, a massive grudge match because what Adrian Lewis said after his round 1 performance. And there's a big difference between his round 1 performance and round 2 performance. His average dropped by 9 points and his double percentage dropped by 5%. I would ignore his second round performance in the World Matchplay this year and expect him to improve on both his first and his second round performance. I think they will average about 100 in his quarter-final match against Peter Wright, because longer format will suit Adrian Lewis. He can get into a rhythm in this match. I think his double percentage will improve as well. So what do I think is going to happen in this match? I think this match will be a tight match. I think this match could go either way, but I think Peter Wright's consistency will beat Adrian Lewis's flamboyancy in this match. And I think Peter Wright will win this match by 16 legs to 11 over Adrian Lewis. The last game of the evening in the second quarter-final of the evening sees Michael van Gerwen take on Dave Chisnall. Now these two have played 39 times previously, and Michael van Gerwen has 29 wins. There's been 1 draw, and Dave Chisnall has 9 wins. And Michael van Gerwen's controlled the recent games between these two, winning the last 7 meets between himself and Dave Chisnall. Dave Chisnall's last win came in a floor event in the UK Open qualifier in February earlier this year. They've played 6 times in PDC ranked events, and it's 5-1 to Michael van Gerwen over Dave Chisnall. Michael van Gerwen, second round, he beat Kyle Anderson by 11 legs to 3 with a 102.97 average, and he was 11 from 21 in doubles, which is 52% Again, he got a flying start in this match, taking the first 5 legs of the match, meaning he'd taken 15 legs in a row with the 10-0 win over Jamie Caven and the first 5 legs in this match with Kyle Anderson. But Kyle Anderson took it a 160 checkout to break the streak of legs Michael Van Gerwen had won in a row in this year's match play. Michael Van Gerwen's tournament average so far this match play is 104.41 and his percentage on doubles is 21 from 41, which correlates to 51.22%. These are absolutely amazing numbers from Michael Van Gerwen. You can't put it into words how good he's playing just now. And then even in that last match, you felt he was in third gear. He had a couple of gears that he could go into and really excel if he wanted to push on. And he takes on Dave Chisnall, who also had comprehensive victory in his second round match. He beat Robert Thornton by 11 legs to 2 with a 99.67 average, and he was 11 from 26 on doubles, which is 42%. The scoring was very, very good from Dave Chisnall. He'll just have to improve his double percentage a little bit. It was just the one leg that let him down when he missed 10 darts at a double in one leg. He had a great 132 checkout in leg 6 to make it 5 legs to 1. It was 4-1 at the first mini break, then 4-1 in the second mini session, and then 3-0 in the third mini session. So he's very, very good in this match. After 6 legs in this match, he was averaging 112, which is absolutely phenomenal stats. And if he can replicate that in this match with Michael Van Gerwen, he will push Michael Van Gerwen all the way. Michael Van Gerwen will have to go through all the gears if he's to compete with someone like Dave Chisnall in this type of form. But he's getting better round on round, and that's a great sign to see on someone. Can he improve his game on another couple of levels to compete with Michael Van Gerwen? That's the real question we've got to ask in this match. What do I think is going to happen in this match? I think Michael Van Gerwen's got a fast start against Dave Chisnall, and Dave Chisnall will have to hang on to his coattails if Michael Van Gerwen starts the way he did in his previous matches. So what do I think is going to happen? I think that Michael Van Gerwen got a fast start, and I think Michael Van Gerwen won this match by 16 legs to 9 over Dave Chisnall. I think it's going to be a really good match to watch, but I think when push comes to shove, I think Michael Van Gerwen will outscore Dave Chisnall and he'll outdouble percentage him in this match. I think we'll see 2 decent matches on day 6 of the PDC 2016 BetVictor World Matchplay. And this is the end of the video, and thank you for taking time to watch this video. If you want to leave any feedback on this video, you can do so either via the comment section on my YouTube channel, by my Twitter, or via the Tungsten Tickle Facebook, via their own website, or via their Twitter. And until tomorrow, I'll upload another video previewing the second half of the quarterfinals, which is going to take place on Friday evening. I will see you then. Goodbye.